demonstrate for you how to install the Watts QT 4-filter quick change reverse osmosis system. To begin, you'll need a few tools. They include a drill as well as a 1/4-inch drill bit, a Phillips head screwdriver, an adjustable wrench, a flashlight, a pencil, and a knife. So to begin, you're going to want to mount your faucet. This is the bottom half of the faucet that you'll be actually mounting into the sink. If you turn it over, you'll notice there's some holes the tubing will eventually be connected to. So first, they're going to have put this wing nut way down on the stem. Go ahead and push that up or spin it up. So you get to about a point where when you pull it together, it's barely touching. Then go ahead and drop that down through your counter until you hear it open up below. Okay, so in order to screw it in, pull the faucet up until the wing nut hits the bottom so that there's some resistance. Then go ahead, stick a Phillips head screwdriver into the center and screw it in place. So it's nice and secure. Now just take the faucet top and insert it in like so. So now we're going to connect 3 tubes to the bottom of the faucet that you mounted. First, the red tube goes into the hole over here. Give it a tug. That's nice and tight. You're going to take the black, large 3/8-inch tube that you were given, and you're going to hook it into that hole. So now take the blue tube from the top that you just installed and put it in the bottom one down here. Give it a tug, make sure it's tight. First, we're going to shut off the cold water. It's always the one on the right. And now we're going to connect the gold T that they gave you. This is the cold water connect. There's a piece here. You always want that to face up in order for easy access for the tube we're about to connect to the system. So you're going to be having a little bit of water come out, so I suggest finding a shallow pan just to catch the drips. Alright, so attach your gold T. Okay, so now you're going to be taking the 3 pieces that came along with the system and putting them on the black 1/4-inch tube. They go in the following order. So start with the nut with the flat end downward. Then comes what looks like a collar. And then the last piece almost looks like a plug. Stick that in the very end and push it down until it doesn't go any further. So connect this to the 1/4-inch piece that sticks out of the T and tighten it down with a wrench. Give it a tug, make sure it's secure. Okay, take the top next and separate the top and lay that aside, and what you'll find are several labels: in, drain, tank, and faucet. Pay attention to those labels and I'll tell you what to hook up to each. So first of all, turn the unit over, and we're going to be hooking up 3 of the 4 core tubes that you were given, and I'll show you what to put where. So first, take the red tube and insert it into the one that says drain. Push it in, and you'll feel it go in. Give it a tug, make sure it's tight. Okay, the next one is this hole here. Take your yellow tube, it's a 3/8 tube, go ahead and push it in that hole. Tug, make sure it's tight. Then go ahead and take your blue tube and put it in the end. That's the one to the faucet. And go ahead and mount the top in the cupboard on the screws. So now take the black tube from the cold water and connect it up into the end of the top. Now we need to hook up the dirty water line to the drain pipe. For that, we're going to drill a hole in the drain pipe first. Okay, go ahead and not just make a mark, but actually make kind of an indentation in the pipe, in the plastic pipe. What you're going to do, the reason that's important is you're going to be taking your 1/4-inch drill bit, and you need some place for it to begin so that it's not running all over. And then just go ahead and drill. Alright, so now we're going to install the saddle valve to the drain pipe. The first half that has the blue part sticking out, go ahead and take the adhesive strip that they sent you, punch out the middle, and go ahead and stick that onto the back of this piece, like so. Alright, so then take screws, put them in the front, grab the back, and then put it on top of and line it up with the hole you just drilled. Alright, so then take the back, put it on, line it up with the hole, and go ahead and tighten everything up. Okay, you're going to take the black tube that you just connected from the faucet. This is a gravity-fed line, and it relates to the wastewater, so it needs to be relatively short with no bends in it that go upwards, or the drainage won't happen properly. So when you figure out how long a tube you need, then just go ahead and cut your tube at that point. Alright, so then just go ahead and put it in the way you've done the rest of them. Okay, at this point you have one connection left to make, and that is to your tank. Go ahead and find the tank valve that they gave you and screw it into the hole on the front of the tank. Go ahead and leave it in the downward position, and then move your tank into place. Okay, take your final hose, which is the yellow one. You can go ahead and shorten it if you want. Alright, go ahead and push it in the way you've pushed everything else in. Alright, so next you're going to put in the filters. Make sure you put them in this order from the left to right. The red, then yellow, green, and then blue. Alright, so to put it in, all you need to do is line this up to the back, the label up to the back wall, push up, and twist a 1/4 turn to yourself, toward yourself. Do the same with the yellow. And then the green. So now, go ahead and turn on your cold water slowly, checking for any leaks. Go ahead and flush the system completely 3 different times by just emptying out thoroughly and then letting it refill, and then emptying it, refilling, emptying, refilling. After that, you're ready to enjoy some great tasting water. Good water. Be sure to sign up for our eFilter Auto Refresh program also, where you save on shipping and you never have to remember to order replacement filters. We send you just the filters you need when you need to replace them. No membership fees, no binding contracts. Cancel at any time. To find out more, call us at 1-800-779-1340. Enjoy! Push all that together and connect. Yeah! Thank you.